Hey, I'm
Hey,
Blake,
and I'm Dave.
and we're back for another weekly movie stream right here on Twitch.
Yes,
How's it going, Dave?
it's going.
Yeah,
You know,
you doing all right?
could be better.
How's your week going?
Eh, I mean, I have to stay in this really weird city.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you rent
like
an Airbnb?
I did.
How'd that
Yeah,
go?
there was a weird lanky kid in it, so
Sounds awful.
it was
Sounds
terrible.
terrible. You should probably report them.
Well, no, to be honest, I did have the host decide she wanted to show me around her place, which was very uncomfortable for me.
I was there. I got you covered. Don't even worry. It turned
Yeah.
out fine.
Yeah, but I am in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Ooh, finally.
Oh, got you covered. Well, good to have you here, man. Good to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
Feels good. I can't wait to have you out here full time. Hopefully not living in my apartment, but time will tell.
Yeah, we'll see.
Time will tell what the post office will do to you.
I might just edge you out into the street.
That's
You know.
fine. I'm used to that. Pizzas wants to know if you're proud to be back.
Well, it's only a vacation right now, so like sorta.
I think you should be.
I mean, I am, but I just
And you didn't just come here by yourself. You came here by yourself in a Supra. You rented a car.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I rented it. I rented my my favorite car of all time, the Supra.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and last time I rented it, I made you almost shit yourself, so
Which time?
the last time I rented it.
Which time?
All of the times you were in the car. Move there and suffer. Yeah, well, I'm trying, dude. The post office is being a dickhead.
We'll get you there. As for me, I've had a terrible week.
Oh no.
You ever just have people come into town to visit you that you don't even like, and you have to just deal with?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with that. Anyway, it's been great to have you.
I hope they're not like on your couch right now. That would be super
terrible.
awkward.
Thank you, Chloe one. As many
Hey,
condolences as you have. I'll take them all.
Yeah. Well,
Good.
before we get into anything else,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I know our stream watched you eat these last time.
It's your turn.
So I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, give us your honest review of Necco wafers. Which ones are you trying?
Well, there's 3 oranges and then a blue and then a brown.
Oh, it's a minefield.
There's a yellow one all the way down, and I heard that was banana.
That's lies. But just try a couple of
Okay.
them, one at a time. Ooh, the sound. Ooh, ah. Sorry, the sound's killing me. How's that going, Dave?
It's not bad.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
It's not bad.
Which color did you try?
Orange.
Okay. Try that one.
This one tastes like socks.
Okay, yeah.
This one tastes like actual socks.
Right on.
Taste on that one. Okay.
Brutal.
Brown.
Brutal.
So poop. And that goes every flavor wafer. Okay, here we go.
We'll try the chocolate ones. I don't want to spend an entire stream watching Dave eat Necco wafers.
Oh, what's the brown one?
Which one did you get it out of?
The regular one.
Oh fuck, I don't know. It's all bad, dude.
Fuck me. I'll try one chocolate one.
Yeah, now that we've lost all our viewers.
Like Tootsie Roll,
but worse.
but worse.
The hardest Tootsie Roll known to man.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Gross.
Sorry, everyone.
Disgusting. I don't like this. So I'm gonna move us on, Dave, because this is making me incredibly uncomfortable.
Cool.
Um,
Well, that's my goal.
oh god, it's all terrible. Um, what does Dave smell like? Uh, oh,
What's
thanks,
Dave
Max.
smell like?
Uh, musky, I would say. You smell musky.
I smell like Neckos, bro.
I'm sure you do for over there. I don't want to fucking smell you. I don't want to be near you. I don't know. I was just trying to be polite about what Dave smelled like.
Hey, I have cologne on.
He does. That's why I said musky. Not that I'm up in here sniffing Dave. Uh,
Well, I don't know,
oh,
man. Sometimes I'm not looking and I hear things.
it's you never know, man. You never know. But listen, what have you guys been watching? Anything new and fun? Um, because we've been seeing a lot of movies. We're not gonna hop into it quite yet, but we are talking about Barbarian, the movie
Yes.
Disney's Barbarian. And
And Pixar's Men.
yeah, it was quite a fucking ride this week for sure. Um
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. Oh yeah, Dave does not smell musty. Oh, you watched Napoleon Dynamite? Does that movie hold up?
I doubt it. I really don't think it does.
It's been I probably haven't seen it since I was in. Oh, really? Hot
No, he's
damn.
lying.
Okay, maybe I'll have to revisit Napoleon Dynamite. It's been a minute. Ooh, see, Max, I'm with you. I was just thinking about this as well. I've been hearing great stuff about Pearl, and I didn't go get to see X when it came out earlier this year, which is weird. We have a movie and a sequel or continuation of a movie that came out in like the same year. So I'm really interested. I think Mia Goth is really great.
What
And
movie is
so
this?
she's Pearl
That's a continuation?
of X. Yeah.
Oh. Oh shit. I didn't even see X.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't get a chance to see it either. That's what Max was saying. So I want to go see them both. I've heard great things about X from a couple friends. But the reviews I've been seeing about Pearl, I
Mhm.
think Martin Scorsese actually just said he watched Pearl and he's like, it's a horrible nightmare. It's great. He's like, he said he really, excuse me, he really enjoyed it. So I want to go see it. He said it gave him nightmares. Um,
Great.
yeah, no, it's a good point, Colby one. It like when I saw the marketing before I realized it was connected, I was like, I I saw like because I saw a lot of promo stuff for X, and it was just like very distinctive style. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see both now, Dave.
Well, yeah, I guess I will too. Because I really wanted to see Pearl because it looks great, but now that I know it's like a sequel, I'm like, fuck, man.
You're in it now, dude. I know. Well, I would say old Marty's on board with Pearl. It just gave him nightmares, and so he had to he had a trouble with his CPAP machine
Oh
probably that
God.
night, and it's a whole thing. Poor old Marty.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's a whole craggy little monster these days.
I mean, love the man. He's a great director. Some hot takes, I'd say recently. But whatever, to each their own. But speaking of their own, which has nothing to do with what I'm
Yeah,
about to say,
what?
we're talking about movie news. So a couple interesting things. This one, Dave, is directed squarely at you. Tom Hardy surprise entered a martial arts competition and
Oh,
won.
I heard about that. I didn't know it was a surprise.
Well, at least that's what this Variety article says.
Oh.
He lived up to his Bane character, that's for sure, according to this article. Um, this apparently, as reported by the Guardian, Hardy was a surprise contender at the 2022 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Open Championship in England.
Holy
He
shit.
entered the competition under his real name, Edward Hardy, and won the gold prize. Straight up, yeah, Bronson IRL. And
Holy shit. See, now he's even better.
so also before we get too far into this, Dave, what's the Clem update? Pizzas wants to know. Is he shirtless? Is he okay?
Fuck if I know, he's in Cincinnati.
Well, get him on the line.
Nope. That ain't happening. I mean, I get him on the phone, but that's about it.
But yeah, no, Tom Hardy, Bronson, IRL for sure. Oh, hey, Hawk Rules, what's up?
Fuck rules.
I got, I
Well,
found Dave a light.
yeah, you put a light on me.
I wasn't so quick to act last time, Wendy. My bad. Um, but a funny story about Tom Hardy. When I think it was Christopher Nolan for his Bane. Um, oh, I was like, "Are you okay?"
No, me?
Yeah, because you're like, and so I was like, "Dave doing okay?" Apparently, Tom Hardy was like, "Oh, you saw me in Bronson. That's why, like, I'm getting cast as Bane." And Christopher Nolan goes, "What the fuck is
Oh
Bronson?"
yeah, I did hear that.
But yeah, Tom Hardy, living it up, man. Also, if you want something fun, Tom Hardy related
Sure.
to laugh about, look up Tom Hardy's old MySpace profile. Um, I don't think the profile itself exists, but people have captured his profile. It's really funny. It's like Tom Hardy douchebag MySpace pics circa like 2004. It's hilarious. It's really good.
Well, oh my god. I have seen some of these actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is so funny. Jordan, have you seen this?
Oh god, that's
Have
funny.
you been in tune with Tom Hardy's MySpace profile?
I don't think Jordan's here.
Okay, rip Jordan. Dave's phone has 9 cameras.
Yeah, it has 5.
It's a lot of cameras, Dave. Lot of cameras.
I mean, well, no, sorry, it's got 3 and 2 sensors. Sure.
I was just wondering what your thoughts were on Tom Hardy's MySpace profile.
Is he naked in it?
Almost.
Oh, then I like it.
Okay. Cool, cool,
I don't
cool.
know. I'm doing some IT troubleshooting on the other side.
Oh, my bad. I will leave you to it,
You're
sir.
good. It's not work
Um,
related. This is just fun stuff.
so, Dave, do you have any movie news for us?
No. I have
Word.
no more updates. There's no more drama.
Oh, see, I don't care about the drama shit anyway. I have more movie news.
Well, hit us with it.
I did my research, so I got more stuff. You know the GIF I'd send to you with the head explosion, and it's really gross.
Sure.
Anyway, it's from a movie called Scanners, directed by David Cronenberg.
Oh, okay.
So it's an old movie, but anyway, the point of me telling you this is David Cronenberg's Scanners is getting adapted to an HBO series with Black Mirror writer and a Lovecraft Country
Ooh,
director. So
interesting.
I'm really excited for this because Scanners is not a great movie, but it's has a great idea, and
Mhm.
I think the atmosphere around it is really great, but also the head explosion scene is chef's kiss. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to look that up, do it at your own risk. It's gross. It's a beautiful practical effect. Anyway, that's coming. So, I know Lovecraft Country. People were really upset when it got the axe, and I never got a chance to see it.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, really? It was like a really popular HBO thing. So yes. Oh, Max, you're right. There's a new Hellraiser um on from Hulu.
Interesting.
I haven't looked. I don't know anything about it. I wonder, is Clive Owen um a part of this? Sorry, hold on. Now I gotta look.
I'm like, why are you asking me? I didn't even know this was a thing.
I was asking
I
Max.
know.
No. Oh my god. Hold on one second. This is really great. Dave, do you have anything going on you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, to bridge the awkward Googling.
2022. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Clive Barker? Uh, Or I said Clive Owen. I meant Clive Barker.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Not the actor. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that too.
oh yeah, I didn't know that that was a thing. I don't, like, I haven't seen the first one.
The original Hellraiser is great,
I
man.
haven't seen it.
It's fun. It's weird. You know more about it, I guarantee, from that Rick and Morty episode, than you think you do.
Oh, probably.
It's great.
Yeah.
they did a great parody of that. But yes, he is a part of it. Great, good man, because I know he's very precious. Did you ever see a movie starring you, Dave, The Midnight Meat Train?
No, I
It's
never heard of that.
it's Bradley Cooper. I think it's on it's on one of the streaming services now that you can watch, but it's like a 2004 movie. It's Bradley Cooper. He's like a photojournalist, and he finds something weird in the subway tunnels.
Spooky.
And he investigates. But that's a Clive Barker um, story that was adapted, and Bradley Cooper's really good in it. It's a fine movie. I don't know if I would like recommend it, but we are getting into October, so um, you know, if you're looking for something spooky to watch, Midnight Meat Train's fun enough.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Hawk Rose is gonna go see Don't Worry, Darling on Friday.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell us what you think because
Yes.
we're gonna go see that too. I think we're gonna talk about that next stream.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
we talked about it. I
yeah.
don't know if you want to still do that.
I
I would.
forgot, but that's fine with me.
All right, let's do it. We're definitely talking about that next stream because I'm interested to see if it's gonna work. I've heard mixed things. We'll see.
So have I, actually.
I'm really willing to give it my, you know, my full, open, honest opinion. I want to go in with as little possible, knowing what this
Right.
thing is going to be in about. It looks like a lot like a Stepford Wives kind of thing. So we'll see, man.
Well, Pizzas is saying that it has a 36%. I'm guessing on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh,
So that's not good.
that's fine. Listen. I like a bunch of movies that don't have great Rotten Tomatoes ratings. So I'm gonna reserve judgment myself. But
I'd like to give a Neko update.
okay.
Yeah, my mouth tastes like chalk now.
Yep.
And it's getting really dry.
Yeah. It'll just dry you right out, buddy.
So that's great.
It's the mouth desert.
The desertest of mouths. What? I don't know. I can't even think now.
That's weird, and I'm not happier in my apartment. But we're moving on. We have more movie news here, people. It's got a couple things. This one's directed straight at pizzas.
Uh-oh.
But maybe and Max too, probably. A live action Blade Runner series, Blade Runner 2099, coming to Amazon Prime. Series, as the title states, will be set 50 years after Denis Villeneuve's film Blade Runner 2049. At least basic math would indicate. So that's cool. I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot of ways to fuck this up, so I'll again reserve my judgment. But yeah, we'll see. There's been some cool like Blade Runner spin-off things in the past that they've done, and they did leading up to Blade Runner 2049, which is, in my opinion, one of the best sequels ever made. So
Interesting.
I don't know if that's a hot take or not.
I will give you my opinion.
Please.
I don't know. I haven't seen either.
This is great.
Yeah.
I would think you would be into Blade Runner 2049 specifically, because it's very sci-fi. I wouldn't say space-ish, but kind of.
Interesting.
I love the original Blade Runner is fine with Harrison Ford. It's fine. I like it. It's kind of boring. It's kind of really like drawn out and paced. Like okay, thank you. I'm not going to fight you because I agree with you, Max. It is better than the original, and that's exactly where I was going with this. It was kind of like tiptoeing into it, but I think 2049 is better than the original. And what's his name? Ridley Scott's old ass can fight me. Please don't. He'd probably still beat me up. So,
yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would agree. They're both long, but I don't know. Blade Runner 2049 is a little more immersive to me. And that's why I think the original Blade Runner is more sloggy.
Yeah.
So, fucking Ridley Scott. I hate Ridley Scott. I don't think he's a
Why?
fine director. He just has the dumbest takes on stuff. He gets so angry and blames other, like when his movie The Last Duel came out not too long ago, it didn't get marketed.
Yeah,
it didn't
totally.
get marketed correctly or much, so nobody went and saw it. And then he's like, "God damn millennials!" I was like, "We're all 30
Oh,
now."
I did hear that. Yeah.
Bro, like, get out of here. Yes, Icky, you're right. He probably would listen to Andrew Tate.
Oh,
Fucking
Jesus.
A. I agree. Ridley Scott needs to get his head out of his ass and do something good for once.
Probably not.
Yeah, Prometheus did have some cool concepts, and like, there's been movies of his that have cool concepts, and I like a lot of Ridley Scott movies. I just think he is the worst fucking takes on his own movies and movies in general.
Oh,
So
okay.
whatever, man. I don't know. People might not be happy about that. I just think he's a prick. So
Sure.
whatever. Dave knows.
Yeah. I don't understand necessarily disagreeing with artist or director about what their own work means.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, we had this conversation a little bit last night,
Mhm.
and I'll get into this a little more as we go on with this. But uh, I don't like when, so Ridley Scott, for example, the whole thing about Deckard being a replicant, he like him being a robot essentially.
Mhm.
It undermines the entire message of the whole fucking movie. By him, he's like, oh, he's definitely a replicant, and I'm like, why? Like, why? Because it literally undercuts all the subtext and everything that you've been building up for this entire movie. He's just like, it is. He's a replicant. And I'm like, you're why? It's stupid. So anyway, so he does stuff like that, and he says dumb stuff like that.
Okay.
So we are taking up a collection this episode to get Dave a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Donate
and
now.
only if it says not Bradley Cooper on it.
Yes. Not Bradley Cooper will get his own star. So
Yes.
your subs directly contribute.
There you go.
Contribute.
Contribute.
Contribute. I'm stroking out today, guys. I'm sorry. Give me a break. But
We
we're
gotta
gonna
put
get
the
you a
wrong
star.
emphasis on the wrong syllables. Bradley Booper. Fantastic.
Wendy's in for $10.
Cool. What's the going rate for Hollywood?
$35,000.
Is
Look
it
that
really?
up. It's a lot of money.
I'm looking it
I'm
up.
making that up, but it is a lot of money.
Cost of
Get your own
Hollywood
Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
$55,000.
Fuck.
We're almost there. $10.
All right, guys. The meter's moving, so get your subs. Oh, okay. I have one more bit of movie news here, Dave,
Let's
and then
fucking hear it,
we'll
dog.
get on to the main event. This is pretty exciting. This is Keanu Reeves related.
Ooh.
Warner Brothers
Mhm.
sets a Constantine sequel. Keanu
I did hear
Reeves
about that.
and Francis Lawrence are reuniting. Akiva Goldsman scripting, who also wrote I Am Legend and a bunch of other stuff. And they're producing it with Bad Robot and J.J. Abrams and Hannah Minghella. I don't know who that is. But
Okay.
so we'll see. That's a long-awaited sequel. They were going to do a series with that.
Were they really?
Yeah, but the series is not happening now that the sequel's happening.
Well, you know what? That reminds me of Keanu Reeves was on Colbert,
Mm-hmm.
and Colbert asked him, "What's the character you'd really like to play again?" And he's like, "Well, I don't want to because you say these things and they don't happen."
Yeah.
And Colbert's like, "I bet you it will. Somebody's gonna hear it and say, let's make it happen." And he goes, "All right, well, I'd want to play John Constantine."
No kidding.
Boom.
Wow.
Constantine is greenlit. Yeah.
How long ago was that interview?
Oh, I don't know.
Double check the internet. But no, I mean, it sounds right. Listen, if you're a big star and you put out like, hey, I want to do this project, and your movies still make money, you're still recognized name. Why not? Why not? Yeah, Constantine sequel, 20 years too late for sure. I mean, fuck, I think I was I like a freshman in college? What year did that movie come out, Dave?
Which one?
Constantine, the original.
Oh God. I don't know. I'll look that up.
Okay. Welcome to the stream
2005.
where okay. Dave and I just Google shit.
Yeah.
2005. So I was in high school. God, it has been that long. That's depressing.
So I don't know. It's either the interview I'm talking about either happened 8 months ago or 3 years. No idea which one.
Yeah. Wow. 2005, man. Because I was never like the craziest fan of it, but I enjoyed it. It used to come on TV a bunch as well. When I first went to college, I got my first apartment. whoever had paid for cable
Uh-huh.
beforehand, it still was going. So like if you plug directly into the cable line, we got cable for like 2 months.
Oh,
And
hilarious.
so there was one channel that we got that played Constantine like once a day.
What
And
the
it was
fuck?
always right between my classes. So I watched Constantine a lot for about a month or two.
And you said you like didn't really care for it, or?
It's like it wasn't like up my alley, but you know, like that kind of story wasn't up my alley at the time specifically. And so I was like, whatever, it's on and it's noise. And I kind of kept watching more and more. And I really grew to like the movie a lot.
I would say I liked it a lot. I've only seen it maybe twice.
I
Like
thought it
again,
was
like on
fun.
TV, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I think it's fun. So I'm not gonna run out and see the sequel. But I am interested to see what they do with it. Like, how are you gonna make it entertaining and worth doing a sequel for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I got, man. That's all I got for movie news. So
Oh, it was a roller coaster.
it was lots of stuff going on. I'll tell you what. But yeah, if you're ready, we talked about two movies. We're talking about two movies that we saw. Saw two movies.
Yes.
My brain is just not with it today.
That's okay. Is it really normally?
No, it's not. It's not. But we saw Barbarian. Have any of you guys seen Barbarian yet? I think it's been out for a couple weeks now.
Yes.
This might be the second week. So let us know.
Yeah,
because it was a wild movie.
I know Chloe has seen it, and she had mixed things to say about it, I believe.
Okay.
I don't want to speak for her, but
okay.
Yeah, I think she wasn't sold on it necessarily.
Okay, well, we'll set this thing up. I'm gonna give you guys a synopsis, and then Jordan, if you're in the game, we're gonna play a trailer for you guys.
Yes,
here in just a
let's
second.
hear it.
So, yeah, here's my synopsis for Barbarian.
Do it.
When a woman arrives at an Airbnb to find it's already rented by Bill Skarsgård, strange things begin to occur, and this movie can't decide on what story it wants to tell. So take notes as we stumble through this suburban nightmare and into the land of incest?
Oh. Oh, fuck.
So
accurate.
It's strangely accurate. So Jordan, if you're there, let's play this little trailer.
We need to go now. One of the best horror movies I've seen this year.
Definitely 10 out of 10.
Come here!
Was crazy.
This is perfectly natural.
Oh, I remember the line. It bothers me.
Yeah.
It bothers me. The line. Okay, Chloe, I don't think either one of us said it out loud, but both of us did at one point. I looked. Both of us at not one point. Several points were like this.
Yeah. There were some jaw droppers. So, before we get into what we thought of it, what were your first what is this movie actually about, Dave? Because the marketing for this movie is, at least the one that I saw, it seemed as like, oh, it didn't make me interested in it because it looked like a Airbnb horror.
Right.
It's like somebody shows up to an Airbnb and some guy's already staying there. You know, spooky things ensue. And like, I'm like, I don't care. And so literally on the stream we're not going to spoil this, to be very clear. We're not going to spoil this movie for you guys because, not to get ahead of it, you should go see it though. So, you know, I didn't care, but what Chloe One said on the chat last week, and I think somebody else said, like, I was like, you know, we should go see it. So we did. And I'm glad I saw it. What were your first impressions of this?
So I'm going to backtrack, do my first impressions of what I saw like on the trailer. Because the trailer I saw had more to it. There is a trailer out there that shows like this underground thing.
Okay.
So I knew there was gonna be more than just the Airbnb situation. So
yeah.
any noticeable actors? Yes, there's one, but I don't want to give that away.
No, that's not true. I think you can give these. There, I don't think any
Oh,
of these
two. There's
actors.
two.
Georgina Campbell is in it. She plays Tess, our main character. Bill Skarsgård is
Mhm.
in it. But also Justin Long.
Yeah.
Is
Plays.
in it.
I don't want to give anything away about him in the as a character, but he nails that character.
I agree. I absolutely
Nails
agree.
that character.
Absolutely agree.
But it was at first, it had a few jump scares in it, and I was like, oh Jesus. It's definitely scary. And then it took its turn.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
There is a number of what the fuck moments
Yes.
in this movie. I was pleasantly surprised. I kind of went into this a little not jaded per se, but I'm like, okay, we'll see, whatever. And it's definitely a genre bender, 100%.
Uh-huh.
It came out of nowhere, Dave. It really surprised me. I was floored by this thing. Actually, I really, really, really enjoyed this movie, and I didn't give a shit going in. And Barbarian's kind of like an interesting name in the way that it tells you nothing.
Right.
It tells you nothing. So I was interested in it, and it really sucks you in. So what were some of the likes or the things you liked about this movie? No spoilers.
No
Obviously.
spoilers. I really, really like Justin Long's performance.
Yeah.
In this. Bill Skarsgård was great.
Mhm.
Georgina was great. I liked. It's hard to explain without spoiling.
Mhm.
I liked the little twists in there. I
Yeah.
liked the horror that we see, and there's one moment, I know you know what I'm talking about, that when the twist first happens. When the twist first happens, you and I looked at each other like,
Oh, dude. Yes. For me, like I have said this a bunch of times on stream. I'm jaded by a lot of horror films. I've seen a lot of stuff, and it takes a bit to get under my skin. This has really good horror in it.
oh yeah,
This had some stuff that legitimately legitimately made my hair stand on end.
yeah, it was
And
gross.
I haven't felt like that in a minute. It was it was gross.
Yeah,
It is. It's a gross fucking movie.
Very gross.
So I have to give it all the commendations for that. It was wonderful. Georgina Campbell as Tess, our main character, turns in a fantastic performance.
Yes,
She's
she
our
does.
every person, right, who takes us into this world. Justin Long obviously delivers a great performance, like we said. I think we can say that he's like a total piece of shit. And that's not a
Yeah.
spoiler because it's we know that immediately. Bill Skarsgård his character makes my skin crawl so
Yes.
fucking much.
And
dude.
like the thing about his character is, obviously they want him to make you uncomfortable, but like remove him from the character from the situation, I think he's just an awkward dude.
Well, I relate to this guy. I was like, I would be doing some
Yeah, he's just a Blake of a guy.
awkward shit like that, like don't get me in person, I'm weird. And I'll probably if you come to an Airbnb and I'm in your Airbnb,
Leave.
go away. I'm not gonna
Absolutely
hurt you, but you don't know that. I could be anybody. Leave.
Right.
But yeah, that was really great. I think what is really, really, really great about this movie is the interesting lore that this movie sets up. You don't know what it's going to get into,
Right.
but it really has its own vision for this thing. And Dave is not sleeping here. Dave
No, I have
actually
my
does
own
have his own
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Sprang for the big bucks this time.
it's true. It's true. He's got the Supra and his own place. It's gonna be great. It has been great for me.
Rolling in the money. Not really. Not been great.
But
Anyway.
I think I don't know. What did you think about the lore? Obviously, without saying too much, did it hit for you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it explained why we were seeing what we were seeing without really spending almost any time on it at all.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just like a quick, what would you say, 2 minutes?
Mhm.
Like, here it is. Here's why.
Well, it is interesting because this also plays into another one of my points,
Mm-hmm.
the structure of this movie. It's I don't know if it's a like for me or not, but well, the only thing I'll say is that it's interesting how this movie is structured and segmented.
Right.
It's startling, um, and I think it's really new and interesting, which is why I enjoyed it. But I don't know if it's going to hold up thematically. To be honest with you, it's I don't know. What do you think?
The structure,
The structure.
it was a little jarring,
Mhm.
but I kind of liked it because I know at the the way it is, and I won't give too much away, but you and I both were expecting the credits to roll before.
We literally both were like, if the credits roll, I'm gonna fucking riot. I'm gonna burn this movie theater down.
Right. And I was like, "Nuh-uh. There's no way that just happened."
Bro, that shit
But
was so funny.
I think it was like obviously designed to make you uncomfortable, and
Mhm.
I liked that. I don't know. I liked it.
No, I did too. It's a new original horror story, which I don't feel like we get that much of.
No.
Like we really don't. And so I support this big time. It's I think I told you this in the um theater after it.
Mhm.
It's very similar to not very similar, but it reminded me of a pitch I had for the one of the production companies involved in this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't know how I don't know the origins of this movie, but this was a really strange low budget little studio that
Mhm.
did like really cheap films for as quick as possible, which is fine. But all their concepts were bonkers,
Oh yeah, you did tell me this.
wild, and I was like, I kind of hope some of these things get made just because they're so weird. So I don't know if this is one of them. It wasn't my thing by any stretch, but I wonder if this came from that lab of ideas.
I would bet. I would bet because it was fucking insane.
It was. It's really specific. And
Very specific.
I came out of this thing and I was like, I don't know if I ever want to see it again.
Right.
I was like, but I would see it again. I would see it again. Um, in my head, I was concerned it would be kind of a one trick pony
Uh-huh.
in terms of the way we get to everything, but I have to say I keep thinking about it, so it has stuck with me.
Yeah, and I had oh wait, no, I had nightmares about the other one. I was gonna say I had nightmares,
So did I.
but no, I would definitely see it again with someone else just so I could be like this.
Just to watch the reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, I know I do have like a few movies that I have in my back pocket that I just want to put people through them.
Mhm.
And so I'm gonna make you watch Climax with me one of these times because we're gonna have to talk about that on stream for sure.
Yeah, I know you were telling me about Climax.
It's a
Ugh.
dance horror film. It's a Gaspar Noé dance horror film. So
Oh, you should tell me. Nah. Mm-mm. We saw a preview for a fucking chef horror film.
oh yeah. Oh dude, yes. It was what was it called? The Menu?
Maybe. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember.
this looks really bad. I've seen this trailer too. I think I saw this trailer before Crimes of the Future. But yeah, if you want a weird chef movie horror
I
thing,
don't know, Chloe One. I don't know if it looked good. It looked kind of
it looked hokey to me.
yeah,
Again,
hokey. That's the perfect word. Yeah.
Barbarian looked boring and dumb to me based on the trailer that I saw, and I wasn't gonna go see it. I'm glad I saw it, so thanks for the rec. But yeah, the Menu, man, it's just a bunch of people and like they're at this fancy restaurant, I guess, that's like secluded,
And then
and
you get
there's
hunted or
they're
something.
yeah hunted or something. They're running in the woods. It looks bad.
Yeah.
It looks like something I would rent. No, it looks like something I would stream for free at
I'm gonna
like
say rent. What are you
11:30 p.m.
fucking a 40-year-old man at Blockbuster?
Well, we rented to watch Men. I rented it.
Oh, that's right. But we stream rented it.
It's still a rental.
We rented the stream.
Sure. if that makes you sleep better, that's fine with me, buddy.
I don't even sleep well as it is. Anyway,
But yeah, that was strange. But do you have any dislikes for Barbarian?
I don't know that I do necessarily. I'm trying to think. And no, honestly, I don't. Everyone starts going to vomit. The ship is going. What?
No, I don't know what this is, Chloe one. And pizzas, what are you talking about? The only one
Gumby movie.
the Gumby movie? No, I saw the Gumby movie. Oh, I've heard The Invitation is good as well. That's been getting some hype, but I have not seen that myself.
Chloe one didn't even answer. She's just like, oh.
Now I'm interested to see the a sinking ship vomit movie. This sounds tight.
Oh, is it the Titanic by chance?
It's a Titanic too, but it's worse.
This time it's a personal ship.
This time it's vomit all the way down.
Is that what it's called? Chloe one, Triangle of Sadness.
Please let that not be the name. Oh, I do want to see. Yes. First off, AP Paw Patrol versus
Rugrats.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said Rugrags, so not gonna let that go by.
I'm not gonna watch any movie called Rugrags. I'm gonna be very clear with you right now. And yes,
I can just hear Jordan's joke in my head right now.
And Icky, yes, I do want to see Bodies. I was supposed to go see it like a month or so ago, and it fell through. The screening was booked up, so I couldn't get it. But yeah, if that movie's actually called Triangle of Sadness, I might have to go see it because that's so stupid. That's such a fucking bad name.
Yeah.
Triangle of Sadness. Oh god, watch it.
Oh my
be
god,
like a
is
great
that
movie.
is that really a thing?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
Googling.
now you have to look this up. Oh, here's the description. Oh shit. What? It's a Palme d'Or winner? Fuck off.
Social
Oh my
hierarchy
gosh.
is turned upside down,
Yeah.
revealing the tawdry relationship between power of beauty celebrity model couple Carl Harris Dickinson and Yaya, what does that say? Charles B. Dean, are invited on a luxury cruise for the uber rich, helmed by an unhinged boat captain, Woody Harrelson.
Holy shit.
7.8 on IMDb.
I'm gonna actually have to go see this.
Listen, pizzas, I don't even talk to that man anymore. I'm not bringing him on this fucking.
Dude, okay, well, fuck, man. I have not heard of this, so
Don't even start, dude. I can't tell how many times in my regular life and in the record sessions I've been like, so.
At least in the record sessions we can cut out your 50 listens.
Yeah.
But I started doing it too a bunch
Yeah.
last stream.
I rubbed off on you.
You did. So listen, I have a couple dislikes. Did you even catch it? Whatever.
No, I just immediately was like, Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, so my critiques for Barbarian, it's
Yeah.
still, marinating in my brain.
Uh-huh.
Also, my brain is marinating
Yeah, well, yeah.
after last night. But so a main thing, which I already said for me, is that this the marketing for Barbarian
Mhm.
does not do it justice.
No.
That being said, I have no fucking idea how you market this movie.
Right. I was gonna say, how would you?
I have no idea. Like, a marketing company who got this movie and screened it for the first time, they had to just throw up their fucking hands. Like, just make it look like a spooky Airbnb movie. I don't know. And I love movies that do this because Chloe pointed this out. It is a genre bender. And I really, really like that.
Pizzas.
Thanks, pizzas.
Girl. But also, season 2's only been one episode.
Well, that's what he's hoping he's goading us into ending it. What? If I tell him it's good, maybe they'll just fucking stop.
It felt like Blake drugged me. What? Like I was like sleepy talking the whole time is what you talking about?
He was on his Xannies for sure.
What?
Oh, dude, Icky, yes. We have to go see Triangle of Sadness now. And pizzas, I wouldn't say no. Dave actually, he didn't let me win. He just chose a movie knowing it was garbage.
Yeah. Cause it was funny as shit to watch Blake watch the movie.
I fucking hate that. I hate how it ends. God, it's so bad, dude. It ended my will to live.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not fucking good. And it's kind of fun good in a way, but see this already drunk and with a lot of friends. So you can mostly just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funnest way to watch that movie.
He said-
Sorry, we were talking about episode 1 of season 2. We covered 2 movies. We covered Escape from New York, and Dave's choice
How it ends.
is a movie called How It Ends. It's on
Right.
Netflix. Don't watch it. Or do if you like Theo James and Forrest Whitaker falling asleep in the backseat of a car.
He thought I picked This Is the End.
Oh,
No, that's a comedy. We can't do comedies.
yeah.
As
But,
we showed from our bonus episode.
Yeah. But I do feel like in the description.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, to make that joke a little worse, he's like always a quarter asleep because only half of him is half asleep.
I'm not commenting on that. I'm not commenting on your Forrest Whitaker jokes. I'm not.
Oh,
I feel bad. Dude, it's true. Pizzas, this movie thinks you're a fucking idiot. How It Ends actively hates its audience.
yeah.
The fucking guy who wrote that movie, I swear to you, he was like, he turned in a 30-page script and like, sir, this has to be more. He goes, oh fuck. I'll just have him stop at some different places along the way and,
Yeah,
just say
probably.
shit that doesn't matter. He's like, he got to like 80 pages and like, this has got to be 90 minimum. So he's like, I'm just gonna make everybody talk about shit that doesn't matter. Ugh, it's an abomination.
I think what actually happened was he was told to put more out, right? So he decided to try.
Yeah.
And then was like really struggling.
Mhm.
And
Obviously struggling.
he was struggling and they're like, dude, you gotta get this up. Otherwise we're not making the movie. So he's like, fuck it, and just snorted a bunch of coke. And that didn't work. So he snorted some Adderall, and then that's where he got the last 10 pages from.
It's the last couple pages were just like heart blood after his chest exploded from all the drugs he did. And the company's like, we can make this work. Now we don't have to pay him any royalties.
Right. That's exactly what happened, I think.
Yeah, okay, so what did you think, Hawk Rules? Like, did you think it was worth it to watch
No.
that movie?
Nope.
Because
Nope.
I can only tell you what I think, which is no, it sucks. But I am interested to know what you think.
Yeah, she said no.
That's a not
Agreed.
recommend from Wendy. So the final word has been spoken.
It's the final countdown, really.
So overall, I think the marketing for Barbarian, that is, the
Mhm.
marketing did not do it any justice. I think the movie did feel a little disjointed. The pacing was a little wonky at times. I did enjoy the segments and stuff, but I do think it was paced a little strangely at times.
Mhm.
Where kind of lost me. We spent a little too much time on certain things that we kind of got the point of immediately. And I think we could have just gone and moved on with it. Like, we get it. We all get it.
You'll have to tell me off stream which ones you're talking about because I don't want to spoil for anybody. But
yeah, I understand they're trying to set up an atmosphere and stuff with certain things, but there's a couple things where I'm like, just fucking get on with it, dude. Just get on with it. So,
okay. Well, I just had a thought. Can you imagine, because of the way they marketed this movie, being just like a casual like horror genre? Like, I like scary movies sometimes. This seems cool. Let's go see a movie about a spooky Airbnb thing. And then you fucking see Barbarian and you're like,
I didn't sign up for this.
Why?
It is startling. There should be a Barbarian cinematic universe.
I bet you there is.
there
will
might be.
There might be.
I kind of hope they don't, though. I kind of fucking hate that a lot. I'm sorry. This also might be a hot take, but I fucking hate when movies, like there's one successful movie, and they're like, cool, how can we milk this to death and ruin this entire thing for everybody? Like The Conjuring was a fine enough film,
Uh-huh.
and then they've made fucking like 30 films. They made a whole movie about the spooky nun, and it's awful. It's so dumb. It's so bad, Dave. It's so fucking offensively bad. Nobody
Yeah.
cared about this movie. Nobody cares about you, and they just want you to like pay for their yachts and their mansions and stuff. And like, oh, it's so low effort.
Like, you could have a hot take like that, or have a hot take like Pizza saying like Halloween 2007. As if like he doesn't realize that Scream also has way too many fucking movies.
Okay, here's what I will say about Halloween 2007. Rob Zombie tried.
Yes,
He tried.
he very
And
much
that's
tried.
more than fucking whoever directed The Nun can say. Whoever directed The Nun directed it from a hospital bed while partially in a coma, because it's bad. They assume they take like the long shots of nothing happening. That's suspense, I guess. Sure. Do you think whatever, I don't care. Put it out. We're gonna make $1 billion. Shit.
Right.
So Halloween 2007, the search for more money. Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 should not have happened.
Yeah, that was the one that was search for more money, and
that's the search for the missing
come out?
royalty payments. And God bless John Carpenter, who just lets all this happen. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm getting paid. I appreciate his attitude. Yo, Dabs, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Goku?
Um,
Let's see. I want to know Halloween 2 Rob Zombie. That was 09.
Yeah.
So he only made it 2 years later?
Yeah.
Weak.
It's I think I've seen it once, and if I remember what I think I saw, I wish I didn't remember it. So,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go see that.
dude, okay, Icky, you can come with us. Well, actually, never mind. Dave's not going to be here. I don't know if Dave's going to be here, but I
What?
am making him go see Halloween Ends. We're going to talk about the new Halloween trilogy on a stream.
By the way, Blake, I totally forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Icky's not coming with us to When We Were Young.
He isn't?
He is coming with us now.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, because of that extra ticket nobody wanted.
Bruh, I'm getting all the good news on stream. This is going to be great. Then yes, we will make time to go see it all together. That sounds tight. So if anybody happens to be in Vegas at the end of October, come hang out with Icky and Dave and I.
Yeah, we'll be there. It'll be a good
It's gonna
time.
be great.
Go get John and Vinny's.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's a restaurant that I was told about on Discord. We're talking about all the food stuff.
Oh,
on
I
Discord.
yeah, I'm active on Discord.
Get your ass on Discord, Dave. Hey, Mediocre Hawk. Thanks for the sub, dude.
Appreciate it, my
appreciate you.
guy.
You're
Love
welcome.
you. But yeah, so to wrap up Barbarian, Dave, is that a recommend for you?
Yes, absolutely. I want everyone to see it, and I want to see all of their reactions.
Oh, you just okay, because mine was more of a specific recommend. Mine was more of a recommend for people who.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Goku got fucking activated. You're pizzas, you're talking to two Italians and myself and Goku. Like you're not really gonna impress us with Italian food.
I can recommend my favorite corn dishes.
I don't know if we would be okay with that, Chloe. Well, mainly because we'd probably get arrested.
No, you can't get arrested for live streaming a concert.
The whole thing.
No. No fucking way. If you're live streaming if you're walking around with your phone, everybody has their phones up, everybody's streaming. They can totally do that.
Interesting. Well, also no, I don't want my arm in the air for the entire.
Oh yeah, to be clear, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not going to do that. There's 3,000 bands playing in an 8-hour span, and I have to see all of them. So
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna. My
He
legs are
said,
gonna hurt.
fearing his very life. What?
Huh? I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's gonna be fun. And yes, we're gonna talk about the new Halloween trilogy once
Lord.
once Halloween Ends comes out. And this is pure spite. I don't want to see these movies again. I don't like the first two. But Dave should suffer. He's hitched his wagon to Halloween, and if he's
I
going
need to
down, we're
fucking
doing it.
listen. We need to listen.
Mhm.
Two things.
Okay, I'm
Pizzas.
listening.
Dabs can and will deny their facility fucking rips because he just said it was overrated to begin with. So that's like what happened. It happened last night. Oh no, it was today. Icky's like, hey, like, do you want to go get Korean barbecue? And I'm like, no, I don't really like Korean barbecue. He's like, what about this Korean barbecue restaurant? I'm like, well, do they serve Korean barbecue? He's like, yeah, then I don't fucking like it. Also, I did not hitch my wagon to Halloween. I didn't fucking like the movie. It's just a better horror film.
No.
Than Scream is. Scream is a comedy. End of story. Period.
All I hear coming out of your stupid mouth is I love Halloween and everything about it, and there's nothing you can say to dissuade me from it. So I'm just saying, we're gonna see them all, because I like the original Halloween's fine. I like Halloween 2 and Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which is not a hey Dave the Podster,
me.
you fuck. This guy. It's all garbage.
What?
What?
The founder of Beyond Meat biting a man's nose off in a fit of road rage. Well,
All right, where's my current event button?
I guess he's okay with some meat. Oops.
Oh fuck.
Not quite Beyond Meat.
It's listen, if it's the truth, it's the truth.
So back to Barbarian. You guys are
Anyways,
getting us
so-
super derailed.
It's a recommend for you, for everybody. For me,
Mhm.
it's a recommend to people who are open to it. This is not a standard horror film.
Yeah, I was joking when I said it, but like I agree with you. I agree with that statement 100%.
Okay. Well, yeah, go see it if you want to. I think you should. If you like horror movies or just something new, you want to see something new in the horror space. We're getting into October. You should go see it. I recommend it.
I agree. I think it's a great way to absolutely mortify yourself.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
it's scary for sure. Pizzas.
Man, pizzas, you're a one-trick pony when it comes to insults. Get better material, dude. Anyway.
Oh, did Jordan just got his own emote?
That's hilarious.
Oh, get your mod emotes now. I love it. Don't make emotes of us, please.
Oh God. Yeah, please
Like
don't.
that's not even a joke. I don't want my face up there.
Actually, let's have emotes of us. I think that'd be great. Pizzas, I'm gonna make sure that you personally get a very specific Dave emote, and it's just me going like this.
Maybe we should have our own emotes, and then people can put who they agree with
Yeah,
on things. Okay,
I like
that's
that.
fine. Let's sow more division
Yeah.
within our ranks, Dave.
Oh,
It
I
sounds
love
really
it.
great.
I wanna
Can
do
you
it.
flip
I
off
think
the
that's
camera
great.
again?
I'm good with
I gotta
it.
make an emote.
What's that?
I need you to flip off the camera again, please.
Oh,
Got it. Thank you.
hey, you're
Got him.
welcome. Icky's got his own emotes. That's
Exact-
fantastic.
I love it.
So yeah, I think that's a good time to go ahead and move on to the next movie, because I feel like we could talk about that one more because it's been out long enough now.
Yes, we're talking about Men, which came out this year as well, a few months ago. So Dave, do you have a synopsis you want to give us for Men?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
What's happening? Oh my god!
That actually kind of scared me because I forgot you were to do that. And with the it sounded like the spooky people in the Evil Dead, the original Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Come join us, Ash. Come join us. Oh fuck. So anyway, Men. It's an Alex Garland directed and
Mhm.
written movie, and we have a little trailer for it. So, Jordan, if you would mind hitting that. Get started. Don't do it.
What? Don't go into the tunnel.
Don't.
It's creeping me out all over again.
What are you doing here? Why are you doing this?
Run.
So, as creepy as it looked, even in that trailer, it was like about 1,000,000 times worse.
Yes. Yes. First off, has anybody here seen this movie? I was very excited to see this movie. Actually,
I was very excited to see it too.
yeah, we saw the trailer for this at the same time. This
Mhm.
played before Everything Everywhere All at Once. And
Yes, that's right.
I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I've been waiting for Alex Garland to come back. I'm a huge fan of Ex Machina. He wrote 28 Days Later as well. He's written tons of stuff. And now that he's been
Mhm.
directing more, he wrote and directed Ex Machina, which is great, Annihilation, which is one of my favorite movies, and this is his third directing and writing role, and I was stoked for this thing. So can you tell us a little more a little more bit, a
Yes.
bit more, a little bit more
Mhm.
about what this movie actually is about,
So,
plot wise? No major spoilers
no
here,
major spoilers.
which I don't know if I could spoil it if I tried, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it my absolute best.
Okay.
So, I have no idea. Basically, it's kind of like one giant metaphor.
Yeah. This is an art film. The
Yes.
setup is a woman after some kind of tragedy happens
Mhm.
to her, she goes to spend a couple weeks in uh the the country essentially of
Mhm.
are they in England? They're in
Yes, they're in the UK for sure.
Yeah, because she's from London. And she goes and gets this nice old like 500-year-old house.
Mhm.
And things start to happen. Things start to go on. We see some of her memories of what happened to her and the way they all piece together. But this is an art film for sure. It is gross.
It's so gross.
It is horrifying existentially and literally. It's disgusting. It's a lot of things. And this, I will never fucking see this movie again.
No.
I loved it. And I will never fucking watch this movie again.
No. I this is one that I want people to see, but only then report back to me. I don't want to be in a theater.
So we're keeping to structure ourselves here. Can you tell me some of your likes? What did you enjoy about this film?
I liked how just the way it ramped up, like it was creepy throughout, I think,
Mhm.
and it had you unsettled immediately.
Yeah.
Like it was immediately uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like from frame 1.
Right, just immediately you're like, oh, fuck,
Mhm.
and then it just gets worse
Yeah.
and worse
Yep.
until you're just like this.
Dude, we literally we sat right here on this very same couch watching this movie the other night, and I'm like, uh, and Dave's like, he's like, it is an unexplainable film. It's a film you have to experience, which makes it a little hard to discuss. So
I will say this,
give it a try.
based on the trailer, that was a teaser trailer. Based on the actual trailer,
Yeah.
th- there's one actor for
Mhm.
all of the men that we see.
Yeah.
Aside from one.
Kind of. It's like his face superimposed
Right.
on other people. Essentially, it's like you said, it's one big metaphor.
Mhm.
So she's out in the country and these things, she meets these different men, these weird things start happening to her. The actress is Jessie Buckley. Our main character is played by Jessie Buckley,
Mhm.
who does a fucking phenomenal job. And she's not just damsel in distress, I'm scared in a house all alone. This isn't that movie.
No.
This is not that
No.
movie. And she crushes it. She's terrifying. I really liked her in a movie called I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which is a Charlie Kaufman movie. She's fantastic in that. That came out during the pandemic as well. I think it's on Netflix. It's great, but the acting is so good, but the weirdness of this movie I love because you legitimately have no fucking idea what's gonna happen next.
No.
There's no predicting this movie. There's none. And
I
so
think I can't remember if I said it out loud, but I know there was one point where I looked over at you and I was like, "Why is this happening now?"
yeah, yeah. It is one of those movies where like with a lot of kind of art movies,
Mhm.
you have to go in trusting the director, trusting that everything is there for a reason,
Mhm.
and it's not just weirdness or strangeness for strangeness' sake.
Right.
And I think that's absolutely accomplished here. Not that you leave this movie knowing what everything is about. I think there's a fun little bit of research to do on it.
Oh, I agree.
But oh my god, dude. I also love the score.
Score was really good.
This is the same. This is a Ben Salisbury, Jeff Barrow score. Same guys who scored Annihilation, which is another fantastic like OST. If anybody's into listening to movie music, it's great. But
Yeah, I know you really like the score for Annihilation, and I definitely heard tones. You pointed them out that were very similar.
Yeah, it's, like,
to
similar.
Annihilation, but man, it's just there's multiple times in this movie where it's like disgusting.
Fucking gross. Like, yeah, I don't even know. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like I'm doing a disservice and not entertainingly talking about this thing because I don't know how. We're like, yeah, let's watch this. We'll talk about it on stream. And I'm like, I don't know how. I don't know how to fucking approach this thing. I don't because I'm still digesting it. This movie, I watch a lot of fucked up shit and I read a lot of, like true crime stuff before I go to bed for some reason. But I don't get nightmares. But this movie, I was dreaming about this movie. I had nightmares about this movie.
Bro, I had fucking nightmares, not about this movie, but that was absolutely caused by this movie.
Yeah, it's a anxiety like fever dream, for sure. Is there any other specific likes?
I liked her performance.
Mhm.
I really liked the dude's performance
Mhm.
because, like I said, he was superimposed onto all the characters, but he was playing all the characters too.
Yeah, right.
So I really like that. Cinematography was great. This is definitely a movie that like I wouldn't say so much that I was scared
Mhm.
at any point, but I was thoroughly disturbed.
Yeah. No, it's a big movie in terms of like thematics and stuff, and it's an existentially horrifying film. It leaves you not feeling good.
Right.
Like you start out this movie not feeling good, and you
No.
leave even worse.
Yeah.
Hands down. It's a feel bad movie all around. And I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was oh god.
Do you have any dislikes about this?
The movie. Not really. I really liked the movie, but it was just I can't. Again, I think both of these movies were like I liked them both.
Yeah.
In a very weird way. I like them both in the sense of like thinking about them later.
Yeah.
They were so good.
Yeah.
But also I don't want to see him again.
Yeah, I've talked myself into I think I'll see Barbarian again. I'm straight up not gonna watch this movie ever again.
No, absolutely not.
I think where this film could whatever. Who am I to tell anybody that their movie should be different,
Mhm.
especially when it's such a singular like artistic approach to this thing. Uh the pacing was really weird. Once things started happening and we get into the weirder aspects of this movie,
Yeah.
there's a couple times where it just felt like we stopped to just keep watching and like we get it and it just kind of kept going for longer than it should have and it gave our main character nothing to do herself other than watch and be like
But I think that was
the fuck.
I think that was part of it cuz that made you even more uncomfortable.
Well no and that's why I say like I don't think it's necessarily a detriment because it forces you to like interact with this and engage with this content and
Yeah,
material.
yeah.
It's what nightmares are fucking made of. For sure, and it's what my new nightmares are now made of actually.
This movie feels like Alex Garland had a nightmare and he just recorded it.
Yes, I want to meet Alex Garland so fucking bad just to see what kind of a human he is. I don't believe that like, oh, if you make fucked up weird art, you're a fucked up person. I don't
No,
believe
yeah,
that.
absolutely
I
not.
want to know what this guy is like though, because he's made some of my favorite films in the last decade, and I would love to have coffee or whatever with this guy, have a beer with this guy, and just see what he's like. You know?
Yeah. I think he's probably like he's either just like totally perfectly normal or very weird.
I'm sure he's perfectly normal, but he's also that kind of normal where like they go to a like a public space alone and stand in the corner just because,
Yeah.
like there's nothing wrong with him. He's just doing that and it's off-putting.
Yes.
You
I
know?
would say he's probably an off-putting guy at some points.
Yeah, I've never seen any interviews with this guy or anything either. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know what he's like, but I love his work. So maybe I'll have to do an Alex Garland interview deep dive or something.
I think you're gonna. I wouldn't say you have to.
I'm
But
going to.
I was gonna say,
I would say
you're
I think
gonna.
I have to at this point.
You're well.
I need a fucking explanation, Dave.
Yeah, I agree. I think I need an explanation. Actually, we might need it in the same way, but I need an explanation of like, yeah, hey man, what the fuck was that?
Why did you do this to me?
My brain hurts. It's so uncomfortable. I don't think it's ever gonna sit right in my skull ever again.
So, is this a recommend for you?
It's a very specific recommend.
Okay, hit me.
You can I only recommend nice.
Get your Dave emotes now.
It's only a recommend
Mhm.
if you like movies such as Hereditary or Midsummer and you want to be pushed a lot.
Yeah. It's not a movie for a casual moviegoer.
No.
It is challenging.
Uh-huh.
100%, and it will make you feel bad and uncomfortable. So you should go see it. I absolutely recommend this movie, but like as with you, you have to, even if you don't know what you're getting into, you have to know that it's not going to be conventional.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a warning for
Yeah.
this movie. If you're gonna go see it, not conventional is like the understatement of the entirety of human history.
I want to tease more of this out, and I don't want to, but I don't want to spoil anything because I want people to go see this. So,
Fair enough.
who all is left here? Is anybody interested in seeing this movie? Anybody in the chat? because you can get it tonight. You can stream rent it.
Yes, you can strent it.
Because I want to hear other people's thoughts about this movie. Nobody's really been talking about it. I know it was polarizing when it came out, and I heard a couple things, but nobody's really been talking about this movie. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't heard literally anything about it.
yeah,
Like nobody that I know has seen it,
yeah.
other than me and you.
Okay, yeah. I guess I don't know anybody personally. Wendy, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna rent this movie?
You
You should. I mean,
yeah.
Wendy can hang, dude. I put her
I
through.
think she's gonna be mad at you, but yeah,
I mean, be prepared. We warned you, dude.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true.
rough.
Get the homie to get it. Get our mod boy to hook you up.
Yeah.
I
So get
wanted
it from
to rent
Jordan.
this. I wanted to rent this because this is a smaller film from a smaller studio, and I want to support that as much as possible. I don't give a shit about like the big like Marvel stuff, and
Yeah, I know you
those
don't.
make billions and trillions of dollars. But let us know what you think of this movie. I challenge.
Yeah, this is one I would love to hear people's opinions on.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if I'll ever recover.
because Josh, I would love to hear your opinion, and Icky, I would love to hear your opinion. I want to hear from you, Max. I don't know if Max is still on the stream. I would love to hear his opinion on this thing because it's fucking bonkers. So I don't know what more I can say about this movie without. I don't even. Yeah, it's not like a spoiler per se, but like I just think you should see it, and experience it for yourself.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that we can say without spoiling it.
Yeah.
It's just like it's fucking uncomfortable.
Yes.
It's fucking disturbing.
Yes.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. Agreed with all these points, Dave. Agreed with all these points. So let us know if you're going to go see it, and let us know what you want, or what you thought of it, and what you want us to, what other weird stuff you want us to watch. Because I'll take all your weird movie recommendations. I love it.
Yes.
The weirder, the better for me.
Yeah, Blake, you're definitely the weird movie guy, and I've been along for the ride for the last few years, but
You've hung with it, man. I gotta give it to you. You've hung with it.
this one was the peak. If it gets any weirder.
It's just the abyss beyond this, dude.
If it gets any weirder, I don't know how I'll handle it. I'll just say that, okay?
We're definitely watching Climax. So,
Right.
another movie that came out around this time that I didn't get a chance to see is The Northman.
Oh yeah, I want to see the Northman too. And now every time I think of the Northman, I remember that they put out a poster without the movie's name on it.
Yeah. I did see that, dude. That's
Like,
funny.
how do you fuck that up? How did nobody catch that?
Just stand back and look at it. That's a great picture. Print it.
Right.
Wait. Shit.
I mean, you probably have a better idea of this than I do. How many layers and levels of people does that kind of shit have to go through before it gets to the fucking page?
A lot.
So all of those
So many
people
people.
missed.
Yeah.
They just straight missed.
Dude,
That's what happened there.
they did. And I've heard mixed things about that movie too. I'm a huge fan of Robert Eggers, who did The Witch and The Lighthouse, which we both
okay.
saw and loved.
Yeah.
Great director. Nicole Kidman's in it, dude. Like tons of people are in this movie.
Interesting.
And it just didn't do well. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I was talking to Isaac about this last night. With certain things, like certain movies of like that era, like certain fantasy movies, like medieval stuff or Viking stuff, my eyes glaze over.
Really?
I'm just not fucking interested. I'm not. And like I just can't help it. I don't know why. My brain just shuts off. It's like, and don't come for me about this, but I tried to watch Game of Thrones and I fell asleep both times I tried to watch the pilot. And I've just not watched it.
Uh-oh. I think Chloe one's not here anymore, but would
I
have some
mean,
stuff to
I'm
say.
sure it's great. I've heard great things about it, except for the last season. And there's the new House of the Dragon or
Yes.
something. That's people
Yes.
like that. That's great, and you should like that stuff. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's boring. Just saying it made my eyes glaze over, so I never watched that. But that's what I think of with like the Northman and those kind of movies. So I do want to see it. I really do, but I just haven't brought myself to do it yet.
Yeah, I don't have time.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
But oh, that's a good question, Hawk Rolls. I don't know what the next Watch
Oh,
Party movie is.
Okay. Well, you can help us decide. Sorry, go on with what you're saying, Dave.
What was I saying?
We're talking about the Northman.
Oh yeah.
This is great.
I didn't get my caffeine pre-stream. Okay,
Everybody
so
left the stream and Dave just fell the fuck asleep.
my brain is half wired right now, so my apologies. Northman. I really wanted to see because I like that kind of shit. I've always liked like fantastical Viking or knights and armor and swords and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I got into that because of my my older brother, but I wanted to see this. I still want to see this. And then I heard really bad things about it. I heard it was not good at all. And I'm like, oh fuck. I guess I'm not going to be upset now that I don't have time to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's fair. I'm gonna watch it and I'll see how it goes. If I like stay awake through it, I'll let you know, Dave. So I do have a list of movies here, Hawk
oh,
Rules.
for the next watch party maybe.
So we're getting in, as I've said a million times on the stream already, we're getting into October, and there's plenty of spooky movies that are in the public domain that we can watch. There's one that I really like and really enjoy and want to watch. It's called Carnival of Souls. I think it was. Let me get to the Google machine.
Fuck.
Damn, dog.
Sorry. I'm telling you that I normally have caffeine by now, and I haven't had any caffeine today.
Oh, sorry. Carnival of Souls is 1962.
Oh wow.
After a traumatic accident, a woman becomes drawn to a mysterious abandoned carnival. There's a lot of fun, weird stuff in this movie. I've seen it. I think I've seen it a couple times. It's great. It's really fun. There's a lot of strange, interesting things about it. So
Wait,
that's
so
an option.
I'm a little concerned
Okay.
because it took a tragic accident for somebody to be attracted to an abandoned site, and yet you and I have been to so many.
We are the tragic accident.
I'm like, wait, that actually sounds pretty cool. Why would you not want to go to an abandoned carnival?
This is the 60s, Dave. Things are different. So that's an option. We watched. Yes, 62 was a good year.
Hey, I'm not saying anything about the 60s. I just don't understand why you wouldn't want to go see an abandoned carnival.
It's really there's some cool shots. Like, so I have IMDb open here on my
Okay.
second monitor, and it's playing some of the stuff. There's some interesting makeup design. I don't know if you can see any of
Okay,
that.
your shoulder's in the way. It's fine. Oh, is that the like a clip or something from it?
Yeah, it's like a trailer. So
Oh.
yeah, it's really interesting. So there's that. We're saving this one, but we're gonna do Night of the Living Dead, which is public domain
Yes.
because someone fucked up the titles when they were making it.
Love it.
And at the time, if you didn't put the like copyright and like the like the year, the MMX and that kind of stuff, if that's not on your title card, boom, tough shit, public domain. Your film is owned by nobody.
Wow,
now.
dude.
The law has-
Wow, dude.
yeah, the law has since changed, but not quick enough. Poor George Romero. Rest in peace, buddy. So we have that. We also have some fun Ed Wood movies. We have Plan 9 from Outer Space, which was known for a time as the worst movie of all time, which I have seen, and I can tell you it's not. I've seen way worse movies.
Oh. I vote that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. We really should do this one. If not next week, then soon. because it's a blast, and I think it's a good kickoff getting into October. It's really goofy. So there's also another Ed Wood film called Glenn or Glenda, which is a weird exploitation movie about so Ed Wood himself, he was a cross dresser, but like stayed in the closet about it. Like it was obviously it's the 50s, so it's pretty taboo to do any of this stuff. But he decided to make a movie about it, and it's like this exploitation kind of movie about a cross dresser.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. It's bizarre, but that's in the public domain. We have something called The Last Man on Earth, which is an adaptation of the Richard Matheson movie I Am Legend.
Oh
So
shit.
that one is in the public domain. That's 1964. So I don't have a copy of that myself, so have to see if I can find one. But that's an option.
Okay.
We have House on Haunted Hill, which is the classic Vincent Price movie that we can always take on.
I think we should set up something in the Discord. Like a
Oh,
poll.
yeah, that's a good idea.
You and I will decide among like 3,
Yeah.
and then we'll let the Discord further narrow it down.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. We have another classic bad movie, Manos, The Hands of Fate from 1966. This movie is awful and weird. Like truly bad. This movie has a really interesting backstory too. Essentially, the director was like, "Hey, he knew a guy in Los Angeles. And he's like, I can make movies. Making movies is easy." And the guy's like, "Okay, make a movie for like, I think it was like $10,000 or something."
Oh shit.
And so he shot this thing. I think it was shot on like Super 8, and it is weird and bad and it's bizarre, and things just happen. And he won the bet because technically he did make the movie, and we're talking about it still because it
Jesus.
is insufferably weird and bad
What's
and
it called?
nonsensical. Manos, The Hands of Fate, which if you know anything about Spanish, the word manos it means hands. So it's hands, the hands of fate. That's a little insight into how fucking bad this movie
Oh,
is.
that's fucking funny, dude.
So we have that. That's an option. We have a little movie called Teenagers from Outer Space, of which I know nothing about.
Great. Cool.
So that sounds fun. Even our mod is leaving our stream.
Cool.
This is great.
Great.
But we also have another one called White Zombie, featuring Rob Zombie.
Oh my god, I would love that so much.
But White Zombie is a classic movie. It let me give you a little hint as to what this thing is about, because I don't know off the top of my head. White Zombie from 1932.
Is it about a band of misfits and they like split up, and then one guy goes on his own, goes on to direct a really bad movie that's still better than Scream?
I think it might be. It's an origin story.
Love it.
The origin of bad. So White Zombie, yeah, it's a 1932 movie. A young man turns to a witch doctor to lure the woman he loves away from her fiance, but instead turns her into a zombie slave.
What the fuck?
The 30s, everybody.
Oh, let's watch that one.
This is the era, Dave. We were just talking about this. This is the era of the Universal monster movies.
Oh, yeah,
and horror
yeah,
movies,
yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
So this actually stars Bela Lugosi, who was in a movie we just watched called The Wolfman.
Okay, yeah.
And he was also Dracula. He's the classic Dracula.
Oh yeah.
1931's Dracula. So so he's in that. Anybody else I would know? Not particularly. But this is a classic movie. People talk about this thing. I don't know if it's good or bad, but
White Zombie?
White Zombie, yeah. But
Well,
it
we're
is
gonna
in the
find
public
out.
domain. It's a public domain horror movie, and it's only an hour and 9 minutes, so
Perfect.
well timed.
That's perfect. Let's
So
do that one.
we can do that one. So, Wendy, I don't know if you're even still awake or here, but if any of those sounded good to you, we're gonna do one of those. So on Sunday, public domain movie night.
Yes.
We watched Reaver Madness last week. You can catch that on our VOD right now. We were not high during
No,
it, but we thought
unfortunately.
about it. Um, it drove us to want to get high
That's true.
for sure. It's a very weird movie. So lots of cool stuff coming up.
Yes. Also, episode 2 of season 2 comes out Monday. And that's which one is that? That one's
That's disaster movies.
disaster movies. Yes. We did Twister. My brain is not working. Twister versus San Andreas.
Yes, the classic film San Andreas that everybody still talks about, featuring everybody's favorite cool uncle, The Rock,
Yes.
who is buff as shit.
As always.
Wendy knows. She loves The Rock, but she also loves Twister. She was going to be my tiebreaker call if we were going to tie this movie, which we didn't. But listen for yourself. Decide what we chose.
Yes. You see if
Or
you
hear
agree
what
with
we
us.
chose.
If
Yeah,
you
see
don't,
if
you're
agree
wrong.
with us. So that was fun. I'm excited, dude. We have a full big blast of movies this season that I'm really
Yes.
fucking excited about.
This season's movie slate is so good. I'm so excited. We got a whole month of scary shit coming up.
Yeah. 5 Mondays in October there be. Including Halloween Day is Monday.
Yes, our Halloween episode.
It's
So
gonna be fun.
excited. I'm so
Yeah.
excited about it.
It's really good. It's really good. I don't know. Can we give the genres of movies we're talking about?
Yeah, fuck it. There's nobody in here.
That's true. Nobody's fucking listening. I love this. This is great.
You're just
Uh,
talking to the void at this point.
That's cool, man. We're talking. So speaking of white zombie, our first horror genre is zombie movies.
Yes.
That is coming out October 3rd. Dave,
Yes.
what do we got next?
I love zombie movies, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm just so obsessed with anything post-apocalyptic. And of course, zombies are all of those things. It's because you can't have a zombie, you can't have a pre-apocalypse. You know what I mean?
that's
Like
or you could do like a genre of zombie movies where zombies just exist. I'm sure this movie exists, but where zombies just exist in the world with humans. They're just accepted as different.
well, if the
this a
last 2
movie?
years have taught us anything, that's exactly how it would go.
If the last 2 years have taught us anything, if a zombie outbreak actually happened, it would just probably be ignored for way too long. There'd be no cure ever. Tough shit.
Yep.
And we're all gonna die.
We'd have different strain of zombie.
That's true.
Would there still
He's
be
an
electric
Omicron
vehicles?
zombie. What?
Could I still charge my electric vehicle?
Sure.
Be living in your electric vehicle.
So after zombie movies, we have supernatural horror.
Yes. This is a pretty fun episode, actually. This is a tough one. We're getting in. Excuse me.
Oh, now you're yawning.
You're
We're
making
fucked.
me yawn. So we're getting into a lot of movies that I chose. I love. So it was a very hard time for me to decide between what I should choose for my pick for first press film. It's a contentious season.
Yes, contentious amongst yourself.
Yeah, internally contentious.
Because I was like, we've only disagreed a couple of times now, and it wasn't even like I was gung ho about my choices. It was just like, I think that one's the better one, and you're like, I don't. I'm like, okay.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I had a lot of soul searching myself to do because it's hard to choose between some of your favorite movies.
Yeah.
But you really have to. We're a podcast. We deal with genres, and you really have to nail in what is the better genre movie. We have our plot points and things we go through. It's hard, man. It's hard. So
Fuck. Yeah, I could totally understand why it's hard for you. It's fun for me watching you try and choose.
it's miserable.
I
It's
love
miserable, and I did it to my fucking self.
it. You sure did.
But what do we got next after supernatural horror?
We got sci-fi horror.
Yes. This is a fucking hard one too, man.
Yeah, I don't think looking at the list, especially I would say there's not an October movie in here that's easy for you.
No, you're absolutely right. You're 100% right. Because after sci-fi horror, we get into ghost horror, which
Yeah.
do not confuse with supernatural horror.
No, it's
Ghosts are
different.
supernatural, but this is a very specific subgenre.
Yeah.
Subgenre,
Yes.
I guess.
It's a subgenre of a subgenre.
It's true.
Subception.
We make our own rules here. But what are we moving on to after that?
On our Halloween episode, we have Universal Monsters.
We're taking it back to
Old school, baby.
very old school. Actually, but in 1931, which is the year of our first film, there wasn't such concept as like a horror film.
Mhm.
So they didn't call these movies horror movies for another decade, essentially.
Really
Yeah, until they kind of started labeling them as that. So
interesting.
I know it's really weird. 30s were a wild time in film. Just saying.
Or Wild Time in general, I think.
I would agree. I would agree. The
And-
Great Depression and all.
Oh, yeah. No, Hawk Rules. We're not gonna do that one, although that would be a good one.
It is a good one. Man, well, there's so many and it was really hard to decide. So the rules, as you may know, they have to be separated by at least a decade.
Right.
So we started at the very beginning of these Universal monster movies,
Mhm.
and then we tapped into the kind of end of that trend 10 years later.
Yes.
Almost literally.
Yeah.
Almost to the day they released 10 years differently. So there's some good ones, classics,
Yeah.
I would say, of the genre.
I agree 1000%.
So it's pretty good. But after that, the Loch Ness Monster
Yes.
is Dave.
Yes. That's what they call me in college.
My answer is no. If we're getting into real talk about this,
Because I didn't go to college.
there's no fucking way the Loch Ness Monster is real. But I guess
The Lurkness monster.
the Lurk-less Monster, it's actually just a barracuda.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
true.
been mistaken for a long time.
The Lurkless monster is barracuda.
He keeps to himself, man. Give the
Leave him
guy a
alone.
break.
God.
He's just
Ugh.
peeping in your windows.
It's-
I'm
hang-
the lurkless monster.
just hanging out.
So after we close out our October scary movie month,
Mhm.
we have heist movies.
Yes, we do, and not traditional heist movies.
No.
These
Very
are more
specific.
automobile related heist movies. I won't tell you which, but yeah, we get into those, which is cool. Some old school, some Cage.
Mm-hmm.
We got some Cage in there. I won't tell you which. We got some Cage. We got some Bay.
Yep.
So it should be a wild ride. Should be a
So
wild-
far.
yeah. Oh God, yeah. Jeez, Dave, that's gonna be a weird one. 100%. But we are moving on after that. We're breaking out of our typical stuff. Bloodsport. Oh man, I do love Bloodsport.
Not saying it. Surprise to nobody.
Ha! That's a great movie. You know what? Also, you know what movie I need to rewatch? Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze.
Roadhouse. I think of Family Guy every time.
What is that? Well, I know
Peter
what
goes
Family
on a
Guy's-
big Roadhouse kick where he just like starts attacking everybody and just afterwards looks in the camera and goes, Roadhouse.
Well, warranted because Swayze rules. And Roadhouse is so weird because it is like an exploitation film.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
it just does whatever it wants. It's great. It's fun. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're gonna make me at some point.
There's
I
a
will.
remake. Did you hear about that?
What?
A
remake?
Roadhouse
They're
remake with Jake
remaking
Gyllenhaal
Roadhouse? Why?
and
But
Darren
no, not
Barnett
with Jake
as Sam,
Gyllenhaal.
Lucas
Hold the
Cage.
Fuck on.
It's in IMDb.
No. Oh my gosh, I see it.
They announced this
That's
a little while ago.
Remake of the 1989 film Roadhouse about a bouncer at a rowdy bar. Oh, it's a Doug Liman directed film? Okay.
Showdown.
Interesting. Jake Gyllenhaal,
Fucking Jake
Billy
Gyllenhaal.
Magnuson, Lucas Gage,
Who's that?
other people.
Other people.
Oh, Conor McGregor's in it, dude.
Oh, that's why I heard about it.
No. No.
Yes. Yes. Holy shit. This is going to be weird. Do you know who Damon Barnett is? Darren Barnett, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I
No.
already asked. I have no idea.
I don't know. Somebody named JD Pardo. Ooh, I feel like I recognize his face. What was he in? Oh, he was in Mayans MC, the TV show.
Oh, I'm like, fucking
Sorry.
what?
And also he was holy shit, he was in F9.
Wait, fucking for real? Which one was
He
he?
is in F9 as Jack Toretto.
Oh my god.
It's
No.
that guy.
I don't love it.
It's that guy. We're gonna go see this, Dave. We're gonna go see the Roadhouse Reawakening.
Oh, Lord. Okay, sure.
Oh fuck, that's hilarious. We definitely got to see that. We have to watch the original Roadhouse and the remake.
All
Doing
right,
it.
fine. We'll do them both. We'll do them both. That's fine.
Oh man. So if we're back to talking about our stuff, we're talking about music movies. Our second to last episode. We're doing 10 episodes this season talking about music movies. Should be
Yes.
interesting.
That one's gonna be interesting because you and I are both musicians, and we've got thoughts on music.
These are not musicals, to be
No,
clear.
they're not musicals. They're just music movies.
Yeah, my favorite genre, musicals, is not this. I couldn't get Dave to agree.
Yeah, it's your favorite genre for sure.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no. All nobody is
Both people
All
heard it.
you know.
nobody. Making sure that we know. And then we are ending out with our space epics.
It's true. It's true. We're talking about two of the longest fucking movies ever.
Oh my god, they're both so long. Why did we do this to ourselves?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
This one's gonna be. I was gonna say it's gonna be hard for me because we picked my favorite movie of all time, and I like the other pick too, but I'm not gonna pick against my pick. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Well, that's dumb to even say that.
Well, I'm just trying to get a reaction out of you.
That's dumb. Why would you do this? This is what you fucking did wrong season 1, and I'm gonna call out your bullshit. You're like, I'm gonna choose all of my favorite movies and never choose anything else. But you did. You surprised me.
Yeah, I did.
You got-
Definitely. I've surprised you a few times. So
You
how
got-
about shut up, Blake?
Coming for you, Dave.
No.
But yeah, so that'll wrap up our season 2, 10 episodes. The last one comes out, oh geez, dude, deep into November,
Mhm.
November 21st.
Yes.
Wow.
And then we are gonna be on break again for a few months. We're gonna have my birthday episode will be in January.
Yes. Do you have
Oh.
any idea what you want to do for your birthday episode?
No, I'll have to think about it because I had ideas before we realized we couldn't do comedies.
Mm.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe Fast and Furious 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh.
Are you goddamn kidding me?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I meant 3 and 4.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Jordan, what 2 movies would you make us watch for your birthday episode?
Oh, my
if you got
birthday?
one?
Oh gosh. Do they have to be relatable or can you just make them movies?
I mean, it's so Dave and I decided that for our birthday episodes, we can just make each other watch. I mean, they
Whatever
have to
we
be
want.
roughly in the same genre, right?
Sure.
Sure.
I think so. No,
Pacific
I think
Rim
so.
and Gladiator.
Okay, I've not seen Pacific Rim, so
Don't
I love
I
Gladiator.
haven't either because it felt very
Transformers.
Yes, thank you. Couldn't think of
The
it.
first one's not bad. The second one is the epitome of dog shit.
Oh,
I've
great.
heard it's bad. Well, the first one's a Guillermo del Toro film.
That's why it was good.
Yeah.
Also, Charlie Hunnam's in it, so.
Oh yeah, your boy.
Your
We
boy.
were just talking about Sons of Anarchy.
I just started watching it
Okay.
again. I'm on season 2 now.
Oh really?
What did you say again, Jordan?
This will be the 5th time.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, I
usually
started
just
watching
like let
it
him
because of
play.
you.
Like I wouldn't say I've watched every single episode like 100% through, but I put it on every day. Make Parker watch it.
See,
So,
I
whatever.
love Sons of Anarchy. Cool.
You tried.
Sons of Anarchy so much, but it's that show that has scarred me ever, and like it's the reason why I won't watch Game of Thrones. It's the reason why the whole time watching Breaking Bad, I was like, oh no,
Why did it
Dude.
scar you?
so many people die. Every
Lots of
time I
people
liked the character, dead.
They were okay at the end.
die. So Jordan, is Sons of Anarchy kind of like your Friends? You know how people just watch Friends over and over again?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah,
Like,
but the real characters are my friends too.
that's sad.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
fair.
But yes, it is.
Only
It
thing
is my
Scott, really.
friends. I watched the shit out of it. It's been a couple years since I watched it last. But now that Parker's old enough to watch it, I feel like we had to start sometime. So
That's fair enough, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure,
she's
that's age appropriate,
she's
right?
getting to that age.
yeah, I mean, 2
She's
and a half's old
18
enough
now,
to
right?
murder some. What?
No, 17, NC 17. Sorry.
Yeah, minus
2.5.
yeah, say minus a handful of years. I'm bad at math myself. So what have you watched anything good lately, Jordan?
Marissa and I just watched a Netflix film.
Ooh, tell me
Where
more.
let's see. So it starts off with this woman. She speaks Spanish and English, and she appears to be a border jumper. She
Mhm.
gets in the United States, and she's like broke, and she needs this money to stay somewhere, and she finds this house. And the house is advertised by saying women only. She gets into this house, and there's like 3 other chicks there, and it's weird. And like she starts hearing shit and seeing shit in this house. And ends up being a really weird ending, and she keeps on seeing this concrete box all over the house, and
Oh, interesting.
yeah, and it's really weird. She thinks something's happening to the women in the house because they keep disappearing.
Mhm.
And
What's this movie called?
that's what I'm looking. I'm trying to find out.
Oh, okay.
Netflix concrete box movie girl.
Concrete box person lady movie.
Concrete box lady.
Concrete box.
Uh-oh, Hawk Rule said the Gray Man had its moments. Man, I think Clubby One was just mistaken on this movie.
Lots of people enjoyed that movie, except for Clobby One. Like, gave it a pass on a number of things. So, I mean, if you're giving it a chance, maybe
mean,
I'll give it a chance.
My parents watched it like basically in front of me, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. Granted, I only saw like the ending essentially.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't see a reason why it would be bad, but again, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really care. Like, I don't know. It feels like generic action guy movie.
You did watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, gotcha.
But like I saw the trailers and stuff, and it just kind of just passed me by, you know. But you know, whatever. If I'm like hanging around looking for something to watch, maybe I'll put it on. Did you find the name, Jordan?
No, I'm just trying to think of names to Google.
Oh, okay, so slow start and then it took off.
Cool.
Okay, well that's good to know.
This is my shit.
That's good to know. There was this Jordan kind of reminded me of this. There's this movie. It's a Netflix movie called Horse Girl that came out in 2020, starring Allison Brie. Has Molly Shannon in it. It's really weird.
Interesting.
It's really, really weird, but it's really, really good. And I definitely recommend watching it.
No one gets out
It's-
alive.
No one gets out alive. Okay.
That's what it is.
Have you heard of her? What's that?
Kind of burying the lead, but all right.
I'll give you a hint. Somebody gets out alive.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, well, no, I don't want to see it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
So-
alert.
Would you recommend it?
No.
Okay.
We're throwing that trouble to find out what it's called. Just to be like, you know what? Don't watch it.
Oh, from
Well, I ruined the
2012.
ending. Somebody got out. So.
Oh, fair.
Who else
Yeah,
is
there's no
in
reason to
it?
watch it anymore. Have you ever heard of
No.
Horse Girl, Jordan?
No, but I knew one in middle school.
Hey, so did I.
Yeah, she
And high
galloped and
school.
shit. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, all of us from the Midwest. Everybody knew, or maybe knew somebody who knew the Horse Girl.
Yeah, everybody had a horse girl in their life. And good for I hope all the horse girls out there are doing good. This horse girl not doing good.
One of the
she-
main dudes
she
in
helped.
this is from the show Ozark. He was Russ Langmore. The guy
Oh,
that got
really?
electrocuted.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It was yeah, her uncle. He was the one that
Okay.
had the affair with the cop. He was the gay guy. That wasn't gay. Red hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he was in the movie you saw?
Yeah, he
Okay.
was one of the main characters in that No One Gets Out Alive movie.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch it now
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Cool. because of your recommendation.
It's for the
Yeah,
best.
I'm not gonna watch it now either.
You work too many
Fair
hours.
enough. You should watch Horse Girl. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a psychological thriller, but weirder. Like I don't know. It's kind of an art movie, and I like it. I like it a lot. I kind of want to rewatch it.
Horse Girl?
Horse Girl, yeah. Like definitely check it out. Allison Brie crushes in it, and Molly
Oh.
Shannon's really good. What's his name from
Horse
Criminal Minds?
Girl.
If you ever saw the show Criminal Minds, Matthew Gray Gubler is in this too.
Confirmed as
Yeah.
Darren Colt.
Yeah, it's like a really strange setup, but it is very cool. I've never seen anything quite like it. So
Yeah, I just added to the list of things that you're gonna make me watch.
100%. Which the list I've not actually written down myself either. Just when like weird shit comes up, I'm like, I'm gonna make Dave watch that one day.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely
Yeah.
how it currently is and how it's gonna go.
For sure. Jordan disappeared.
I fell.
I was gonna ask if there's anything he was looking forward to seeing and checking out.
Me?
Yeah.
No. I've already said it plenty of times. I'm not much of like a sightseer going out person. It's more like a chill, sit there, do nothing, work a little
There
bit.
was what I'm gonna try.
I don't know. I don't really like to go out and do anything.
That's fine. I didn't know if there's any movies you were excited for. Excited to torrent.
Sorry, I was just looking over at the left screen and all I can see is sluts added as a permitted term by First Prize Films an hour ago.
What?
Yeah, you permitted a term 1 hour
Did
ago.
I?
Sluts.
Oh.
Nice.
Who said that?
Probably.
Oh,
that guy
AP did. He said
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Two Girls One Cup versus Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah.
I
Dave, you
approve
would remember that. He's like, yep, I'll have to check that one. Dave's like, top of the list.
The only thing I do remember from this stream.
Yeah, fair enough. It's kind of just been a blackout time here. But
Nah, it's
whatever.
pretty good.
We're coming to the end of this, so
We're watching Bloodsport.
you know. What's that?
We're gonna watch Bloodsport when I come out there.
Dude, yes. Oh my god.
We can
definitely
reenact
gonna
it.
watch
And then on
Bloodsport.
trains.
Reenact it in my apartment.
And then just kill each other.
Hey, what's a little murder amongst family?
Right.
Dave, you
Should
should
be
not
cool.
return that Supra and just be like, I don't know what happened to it, and then I can drive it when I get there.
Well, they have GPS on them.
I can fix that.
So- well, they'll have long found it before you get here.
I'm on the way.
DVD.
It's true.
Just said.
It's fun though. You would enjoy it.
You should
It's a lot of
definitely
fun.
rob some trucks carrying DVD players around town. Really. See if you can zip
We should.
underneath one of them.
He said you should rob some trucks shipping
Oh
DVD
no,
players.
I definitely wouldn't. It would shave the roof right off and then
Mm.
turn my head.
Turn it into an MR2. Real short.
Shit.
Hot. There's a dude
When
that
did-
has a Model S Plaid at my daycare, and he took off in front of me today. I was like,
Oh, really?
you rich bastard, and just
Yeah.
waved as I drove by. It's beautiful.
Those
Absolutely
things are
beautiful.
fucking bonkers. Wendy wants us to have a Fight Club reenactment.
Oh, sick. I'm Edward Norton.
We'll start right now, Wendy. I'll be upstairs in like 2 minutes. I can end you.
Dude, I need to find out when Fast and Furious 10 is supposed to come out, so I know when to
I
leave
think
the
it's-
country.
Dude, we're gonna
Wherever
see you as an
go, I
extra.
will find you.
What's that?
You're gonna be an extra, or like Tyrese Gibson's like stunt double.
Not trying to brag. Oh, it's So far, it's called Fast X.
Yeah.
That's why.
Roman numerals, bro.
I know. Well, I know what it
X-rated.
means.
I know.
I kn-
That's why.
It's just. Oh, plot unknown.
The Mia striptease.
Supposedly coming out in 2023 in May. Oh shit. Brie Larson, horse girl herself,
Mhm.
is I guess supposed to be in this. Charlize Theron, Jason Momoa.
Alan Richardson,
Oh,
isn't it?
I'm sorry. It's Brie Larson, not Allison Brie. Sorry. That's my fault.
I was like, wait, that's not what he said earlier. Maybe I
that's not
misheard
the
him.
thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see. Oh, do you know Vin Diesel is going to be in this one?
What? That's strange.
No
Fucking
Paul
wild,
Walker?
dude.
Womp womp.
They're bringing
Uh,
back Helen Mirren, dude,
Yep,
who
that
did
tracks.
nothing in F9.
Well, she was a bigger character in like one of the other ones.
Don't talk about her weight like that.
Okay.
It's on the internet.
This is ridiculous. I'm
Ridiculous.
shutting this shit down.
Yeah. Let's end this train wreck.
Let's get out of here. Thank you, Mom, for being on the
Thanks,
stream.
Wendy. Thanks everybody who
Jordan,
joined
for
in
modding.
earlier, even though
Yeah.
they can't fucking hear me.
Yeah, appreciate
Text
you
'em.
all. It's been a good time. So go see Barbarian. Go see Men.
If you hate yourself.
Yes. And Wendy, seriously, if you watch Men, you call me. You let me know. I really want to hear what you think if you put yourself through this movie.
Yeah, then Blake will tell me, so I'll know too.
I'll put you on speakerphone.
Okay, great.
So anyway, thank you. We'll be back next week. We're going to be talking about the controversial film Don't Worry, Darling. So we'll see how that goes. So let us know what you think if you go see it. Wendy, I know you're going to see it. Let us know what you think on the stream. And if not, we'll see you Sunday for
Yep.
movie night.
Movie night. We're gonna post a little bit later about which ones we're gonna do. Which one we're gonna
Yes.
do.
We'll get a poll going. So
Yes.
we'll catch you all there. But until then, have a great night and thanks for showing up.
Love you.